Hello. Hi, it's me again, me, Cozy. I what's that like glare? Is that? I don't know what that is. There's like a glare on the. Okay, I don't know how to make that go away, but there's like a glare on the camera. Anyways, let me go turn the TV down real quick. There's. Okay. Sorry, I'm watching Markiplier play Stanley Parable. I've never actually watched Markiplier growing up. Like, I'm not one of those people that like, oh yeah, like Mark watched him. Like, I watched a couple of his videos throughout time, but like that's about it. I think he's a great guy though, and I do enjoy his content whenever I look at it here and there. Just not like a long-term watcher. I can't admit to that. I did know that like when they came out with Unis Honest though, like I tuned into it at like the very last moment. Like the very last moment I tuned into it. Like the day of, I was like, oh, let me check out Unis Honest, and then it went away. Like the day they ended it, I didn't know. Then I checked back the next day and I was like, where'd it go? Why is there no results? So there's that. I really don't know what to talk about. And I guess it's like I have topics that I want to talk about, but I'm just kind of, just kind of here. Again, I don't expect any of these first videos to get any traction or anything. I really messed my hairline up, bro. Not by a lot, but sorry I cut my own hair. But while I'm learning, me and my girlfriend. But anyways, yeah. I guess this is just practice to get in, just so I can get used to being in front of a camera, just so I can, keep doing it because again, like I said, I have to just keep doing it until my outside personality kind of comes onto camera with me. Like it feels like I step on camera and the rest of me is like over there. That's the weird feeling about it. But I do know that this is something I want to get into, and as I save up money for a PC, I'm going to keep doing this type of stuff, just talking at the camera until I get money for a PC, and then there's going to be plenty of reactions. Until then, I got to get creative what I can do, before I can just get to the part. Still painting my room, it's still half finished. Got some Funko Pops in the background. Another reason why I wanted to film a video right now is because I've been up for like the past 3 hours. I gotta work. It's currently 4 a.m. and I gotta go to work at 6. And I gotta go pick my girlfriend up. And I've just been laying here since 1 because the previous day I woke up at 12. So I tried to still do the whole go to sleep early, and then, niggas woke up and at 1 o'clock a.m. It was some really good sleep, but now I'm like, dang. And I was just kind of laying on my phone, and I was just like, these are the hours where people who really want this, people who really want it, go get it. These are the hours where people who say they want to be successful and people who genuinely want to be successful. Sorry if I'm not making sense. I'm still kind of like, but yeah, these are the hours where people, they go get it. Like I was watching Cyril's TV, and he was saying how he was like, I'm never not going to make content. And I'm always going to do it. I'm just going to keep putting out stuff every day. And it's like, it was just crazy hearing that because I'm like the exact opposite. I'm always talking about, hey, I want to do content this, and I want to do content that, and it'd be so cool if I did this. But the question is, what's stopping me? Even if I have absolutely nothing to offer right now, I got nothing to offer except this duck again. I got nothing to offer. My room's a mess. Now I got to show you my room. I don't really have anything to talk about as of late. It's just, I don't really feel presentable. Like my eyes are crusty. I don't have a haircut, but it's just like it's not about that. It's YouTube. Broadcast yourself, and this is me. This is who I am. So yeah, I guess I'll just talk. I'm just gonna ramble. In rambling, what topics do I have to ramble about? Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I've been loving playing that game. I ain't gonna lie, I've been playing that game with my friends and whatnot. That's been great. That's been cool. I got some clips. It's just that everyone's been kind of like on that type of like timing. Like, oh, this game just came out, so I'm gonna post it and it's gonna go really viral. Now it's like within a week, it's already becoming an oversaturated. And I was just like, I don't really want to start my content on the basis of a new game came out, and then that's my whole personality as a game or a franchise. But I said that in the last video. But yeah, for me, this is all just about kind of breaking free and remembering that, like, hey, I don't have to lay in bed until I go to work, because my life is just, because it's work, school, home, not work, school. I'm not in school right now. It's work, home right now. Sorry, I do go to school, but I'm kind of in like an off season. I've been taking some semesters off, but it's been work, home. And I had to be certified to stay in the pharmacy. So I did still spend a lot of time studying to pass the test for work. So it has been work, study, home, help out my family, help out my girlfriend, or spend time with my girlfriend, spend time with my family, friends. It's like, I'm a hardworking person and I contribute to society, but I'm not really doing anything that fulfills me. When I look on TV and I see people being able to like rest their head at night, knowing like, dang, I really got it all together, or like it's really working out. Like I saw a video of like Kai Cenat and them looking at their cars and they're like, wow, we made it. And I'm like, man, if I wasn't such a bum, I would be there. But the thing is, I'm not a bum. I work hard, and I feel like that's the thing. That's the thing, especially like in America. You work so hard, but if you don't put that work to certain places, you're not going to get the same result. It's definitely, I don't feel like life is, I don't feel like that this type of life that they have going on here is necessarily unfair, but it's definitely asymmetrical. And things that are asymmetrical can't be unfair. So it's just like, yeah, I'm just talking. I'm just talking right now. I'm just talking to get myself used to being in the camera. So when I do have a topic, light bulb comes into mind, I'm not scared to get on the camera. I want to develop this reflex of, oh, I want to go create. I want to go make something. Because I like the other day, I was just chilling with my family and I was making little clay figures. And I was like, wow, this is cool. And he was like, man, you should stream that. And it's like, yeah, why don't I? Why don't I ever do any of the things I like to draw? I like to play video games. I like to give commentary on things. I like to just talk about random stuff and give my personality. But yeah, that's that. Maybe I might just put all these type of videos in a compilation one day and you can just like listen to me talk as you sleep, or I don't know. That's the type of videos that I watch. That's the reason why I'm saying that. I gotta remember to look at the camera and not at myself in the phone screen. But yeah, that's another thing is I feel like I'm going through a transition phase in my life. Because at first I called it an identity crisis, but I was talking to my brother and he was like, that's a transition, man. You're going through a transition, because I had this image of myself all worked out, I knew who I was in like 2020 to like, no, to like 2021 to like 2023. I was really starting to figure myself out. Like if you don't know me personally, I wasn't always like short hair. Like I'm starting all the way over from scratch. I had dreads. I started dreads in like 2019. Cut them off about like 2023. October 2023. But I had dreads and they were getting like shoulder length, and right back when it's something about when they get to the ears, you just start feeling yourself. And I was dyeing them. I really like Uzi, so I was dyeing them purple, I was dyeing them red, I was dyeing them all types of colors. I still like Uzi, but I understand that just because you like someone doesn't mean their aesthetic has to be your aesthetic. You can like someone and have your own type of like, oh, this is my favorite artist, or this is my favorite musician, this is my favorite TV show person. But you can still have a different aesthetic. It's still have it be your favorite person. It's perfectly fine. It's okay. But yeah, everything about me at that time kind of started to shed away at a certain point in the year in 2023. Like my hair, it was getting unhealthy. It started falling out. Now I got thin hair in this area. It's growing back. It's filling in really nice, but the area is a different. At first, there used to be a bald spot. You can't see the bald spot anymore, thank God. But it is a different texture still, and I'm still figuring that out. I don't know whether I want to get a hair transplant or just try to still with the oils and the taking care of myself. I'm gonna try route B because I'm gonna try the taking care of myself and the oils, until maybe I get enough money for a hair transplant. And maybe by then I'll realize that I don't even need it. But yeah, everything about me, like entertaining these girls out here, like I used to, like me and my brother, he's still in the field, but me, like, used to go over girls' houses. I didn't even want to have, like sex or anything like that. I just wanted to cuddle. I just wanted to be in people's face. I just wanted to feel loved and appreciated and touched and rubbed, but not in like a platonic way. That's all I wanted. Not saying I, didn't do certain things, but that's all I wanted at the time. But I was very much seeking validation. But I had like a brand established so I could use that to seek validation. And my brand was like, oh, he's so cute, he's so cozy, he's so cuddly. That's why my name is Cozy now. But, and I'm still him. I'm still that guy, but I'm different now. In the past year, I've built a relationship with God, which I will talk about more on here. I'm not going to be like a preacher on here or anything, but I definitely will tell you right now, yes, I'm Christian. I'm not necessarily going to be a Christian content creator, but very much like, Corey Kenshin's Christian or like Berlizzi's Christian. Like you'll know I'm Christian. I'm going to try my best to stray away from being lukewarm or feeling like the rest of the world, because as much as I want to have my own brand, I gotta admit, hey, I'm Christian. I gotta be different from the rest of the world at times. Most of the time, all the time, actually. And I'm still learning and growing, so don't come on here and being like, oh, well, you say you're a Christian, you don't do this. Hey. I'm in my walk. I'm in my transition. You're going to hear me cuss sometimes. You're going to hear me exclaim. I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum because I want to appeal to most audiences, and I want to become a pure person on the inside. But hey, you stay off my back. See, I could have said another word, but I said back. Hey, But y'all really going to catch me in those moments where I'm on the game and stuff. But yeah, I've just... I got a girlfriend now. I'm on my walk with God, and it's just like something is like my brain is like, it's not right. Where it's just like I feel like I've lost most of my swag, and nobody wants to, like, I used to have pretty privilege, bro. Like I used to walk into stores and get food and drinks for free just because guys and girls want to talk to me, and now it's just like everybody's just kind of left me on my lonesome, and that part of me that wants that acknowledgement and that, like, that treatment back is like, dang. But the mature part of me that's growing and has found that love is not of a fleeting butterfly feeling. Because I used to ask myself, like, do I really love my girlfriend? Like, because we're like 8 months in right now. And I'm like, do I really love my girlfriend? Do I really like her at all? And of course, the answer is yes. Don't start no BS. The answer is yes. But it's because previously my love was based off of like butterfly feelings. You see a girl, you're like, oh my gosh. It's like, but with her, it's more of a grounded, like, long-term love. For me, if it's starting to feel more like a family feeling, like I see her, I'm starting to see her more as family, where it's like, oh, what's going on? And I do have moments where I look at her and I'm like, wow. But most of the time, it's just like she's someone I just like being around, and it's just simple as that. And I'm learning how to still, keep that spark going through changing up, because the biggest thing about relationships is that they need change. You become different people over time, and we're just becoming different people than when we first met each other. I'm not as gimmicky anymore. I'm not as, wow, check out me, girl. I'm more just myself. I've devolved from being I wasn't like a nonchalant. I was a cozy dreadhead, but like being all cutesy and like, oh, come check me out, that aesthetic, to just being like a straight up like nerd, a geek about stuff, well composed still, but Yeah. And I feel like this content stuff is a part of that journey when it comes to figuring myself out. I'm not gonna edit these first couple videos. These are for the sake of me doing this because I'm feeling antsy right now. That's what I'm doing. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm feeling antsy in the chair. But these first like probably 50 videos will be just me talking. Will just be talking and me getting it out and me explaining myself to the world. Yeah, so y'all bear with me. Y'all are at the beginning of a transition. So if I ever become big or anything, y'all know me. Just know that y'all can go back to this video and be like, he started here. Oh my gosh. Before I become any big personality or anything like that, this is me and my core, bro. Because I am definitely in the middle of a transition phase. And this is to say to you, if you're going through a transition phase, you feel like you've lost, you find yourself looking back a lot. You're with a new partner, a new person, you're doing a new thing, and you're just find yourself looking back at the past a lot. Just know that's a lie. That is a lie and a trick from the enemy. Leave it alone. I'm talking to myself mostly here, but leave it alone. Leave it alone. It is a mirage. Because once you step away from your new life and go back to your old life, you're going to realize that that was not so great. Because I realized from when I was looking and seeking all that validation, I really put myself back in those moments. It's not so great. It causes you to go back to people that hurt you or people that don't even really cherish you for real. Because the thing about the past is your mind likes to remember only the good parts. So I only remember the parts where I was getting free food, I was going out on free dates, and I was having fun. And not the parts where I was crying in my car because I felt used or because I was just like, oh my God, I'm so lonely in every single moment that someone didn't have their eyes on me. I know that someone loves me now, so I feel like I'm enough even when I'm alone. And just because it's not like, oh, crazy things happening here, left and right. I feel like, you know what? I feel like that's a separate video. I'm actually going to go make a separate video about that. This is going to be the end of this one. Yeah, tune in. I'm going to make a video about change in relationships because that's what I want to talk about now. I found a topic. Actually, I might talk about that when I get some food. I might go to Waffle House. What time is it? 4:45. I'm going to Waffle House. I'll make a video. See you guys. Peace.